Mr. Vice Chairman, Sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on this bill. I would like to congratulate the Honorable Minister for bringing this important bill before the House. It is very important subject because there is a large population of physically handicapped people in India. I must appreciate, all of us must appreciate the efforts which the Honorable Minister is making for their rehabilitation. In India, because of unhygienic conditions and because of poverty, the number of people who are physically handicapped is much larger than anywhere else. The people who are physically handicapped can be utilized to do productive work so that they can live an honorable life in the society, provided they are given some training to do certain activities. It has been found that those who are physically handicapped, if they lose one ability, they develop other abilities much better and they can do better. Take the case of those persons who are blind. Their sensory nerve improves, their memory improves, and they can remember things much better than many others. Those who cannot move physically can do many things. They can do more productive work sitting at home. Those who cannot speak are idle persons to be utilized at places like printing press, etc. because they can be very good typists. They can edit the material for printing without disclosing the secrets and examination papers to anybody else. Such people are being utilized in other parts of the world more effectively. So we should take advantage of the capabilities of these persons. I am happy that in India there are several institutions which are doing good work. Unless they are given proper attention and help by the government, they cannot succeed. Our objective should be to give training to physically handicapped people and rehabilitate them in productive work so that they can go back to their families and be productive members and enjoy the respect and affection of their families. Some institutions have been set up for this purpose, but because of bureaucratic interference and because of bureaucratic negligence, they are languishing. Therefore, I would like to take advantage of this opportunity to request the Honorable Minister to constitute an expert committee which should visit such institution to ascertain their suitability and capacity to give training. After ascertaining their suitability and competence, they should be recognized. There should not be any hindrance in the continued support which they need. I know about several institutions which have been functioning for the last several years and have been doing well. But suddenly they are informed that the ministry has refused to give any grant. Therefore, they have been closed down. The students who were under training have been suffering. Sir, I support the bill very strongly. I request the Honorable Minister to set up an expert committee in the ministry itself. The grant should be given only on the recommendation of the expert committee and that too without any bureaucratic interference. Because of bureaucratic interference, the ministry is lacking in its efforts to rehabilitate the physically handicapped people. I am sure as a result of this bill, we would make more efforts to rehabilitate these people. Sir, I stand here to support the amending bill. I think the views expressed by many of my learned colleagues here are a good contribution to the bill. Having got the experience of this ministry, I request the members of this House that they should not delay this bill even for 2 minutes. Sir, if we accept the amendment of the honorable members that this bill should be referred to a select committee and more ministries should be represented in the council, then it would defeat the purpose of the bill. Sir, for the first time, a serious and effective step has been taken to mitigate the problems of people with disability. Sir, this House takes serious note of the problems of the people who are just 2 or 3% of our population, who are crying for reservation and special rights, but the government does not take note of the problems of these people who constitute 5 or more than 5% of our population. These people do not belong to one religion or one region, but they represent the entire country. Sir, if this bill is sent to a select committee, I doubt that this bill can ever see the other end of the tunnel. It will be defeating the purpose. If you send it to a select committee, as a friend here said, then the ministry's control will get strengthened. Please don't take it otherwise. Those who come to the meetings of the select committee, particularly relating to this delicate nature, would not be interested. It is wrong to refer it to a select committee just to satisfy some people or just to give hearing to the officials of various ministries.